Audi's lifted wagon dream lives, at least in pixels, and it looks surprisingly convincing. A recent digital rendering that reimagines the new A5 as an all-road style S5 Avant has gone viral among wagon fans thanks to the work of CGI artist Quattro for chasing cars. The images lean on familiar all-road cues, added ride height, protective cladding, and a tougher front end, but they also preserve the sleek proportions that make the latest A5 so appealing. There's a little mourning wrapped up in the render, too. The current third-generation A5 lineup replaced the A4 in many markets and didn't carry forward a factory all-road variant, and the newer A6 on Audi's PPC platform likewise lacks a lifted wagon option, which leaves a gap for buyers who want sedan-like dynamics with some extra practicality and mild off-road chops. The rendering is, in part, an answer to that absence. What if Audi brought the all-road idea back, but updated it to match modern styling? What makes this particular digital study work is balance. Quattro didn't simply slap big plastic fenders on a regular A5. Instead, the concept blends tasteful gloss black cladding with a bold ruby red paint and subtle suspension lift. The artist borrowed aggressive touches from the S5 Avant, beefier bumpers and sportier stance, while keeping a wagon silhouette clean and believable. The overall effect reads like a car that could slot neatly into Audi's range without feeling like a tacked-on novelty. The rendering goes one step further by imagining this as more than a warmed-over family estate. Underneath the flared arches and protective trim, the concept is portrayed with a 3.0-liter V6 TFSI, not the usual 2.0 turbo or a mild PHEV, packing about 362 horsepower and 406 pound-foot of torque, according to the speculative spec sheet. That kind of power would push the lifted S5 all-road toward performance SUV territory, sub-5 second 0 to 62 miles per hour pace and a top speed pinned near 155 miles per hour in the render's fantasy world. It's an enticing mix of utility and performance, even if Audi hasn't signaled any intent to produce such a variant. Beyond the technical daydreams, the piece taps into a broader conversation. Are true rugged wagons dying out as manufacturers pivot to crossovers? The rendering's popularity suggests many enthusiasts still crave the handling and style of a lifted wagon, a car that's at once practical, playful, and more driver-focused than most crossovers. Whether Audi listens or not, these CGI exercises keep the idea alive and remind us that the all-road ethos, practicality without surrendering driving pleasure, still has a passionate audience.